There is a place in Minnesota where water doesn't just fall, it disappears. No splash, no echo, no return. Hikers stand inches away from it, listening to the roar, watching entire rivers collapse into a black hole in the rock, and never seeing where the water goes. People have dropped GPS trackers into it, steel balls, dyed water, even ashes. Nothing ever comes back. Locals call it the Devil's Kettle, and the deeper scientists looked for answers, the more disturbing the silence became. The Devil's Kettle sits inside Judge C.R. Magny State Park, carved into ancient volcanic rock. The Brule River flows calmly at first, clear, predictable, harmless. Then, suddenly, the river splits in two. One half continues normally downstream. The other half plunges violently into a perfectly rounded hole in the stone, a vertical shaft that swallows millions of gallons of water every day. There is no visible exit, no underground stream nearby, no surface connection to Lake Superior, just a roaring mouth in the earth, endlessly drinking. Standing next to it feels wrong. The sound is too deep, the vibration too constant, as if something beneath the ground is breathing. At first, scientists assumed the answer was simple. The water must reconnect to the river underground. So they tested it. They poured bright green dye into the hole. They waded downstream. Nothing appeared. They dropped ping pong balls, each labeled, hundreds of them. None returned. They used GPS transmitters designed to survive extreme pressure. The signal vanished within seconds. No data, no movement, no location. As if the devices were erased, not destroyed. Every experiment ended the same way. The Devil's Kettle took everything and gave nothing back. Then came the stories locals rarely talk about. People who slipped, people who fell, hikers losing footing on wet stone, tourists leaning too far over the edge. In normal rivers, bodies surface, downstream, eventually. Here, no remains were ever recovered. No clothing, no fragments. Search teams found nothing, not even traces of trauma on surrounding rocks. Families were left with no answers, no closure, just a single, terrifying thought. If the Devil's Kettle takes water and objects and people, where do they go? Scientists tried to explain it away. Some suggested deep underground tunnels. Others blamed porous volcanic rock dispersing water slowly into Lake Superior. But sonar scans revealed no massive caverns, no large outflow channels. The volume of water didn't match the geology. One researcher quietly admitted something unsettling. If the water exits normally, we should be able to find it. But they never did. And locals had a different belief. They said the kettle isn't a tunnel, it's a drain, a place where the earth opens just enough to remove what it doesn't want, without leaving evidence. Visitors report the same sensation: dizziness, pressure in the chest, a sudden urge to step back. Some describe the sound changing, as if the roar briefly lowers, then deepens. Others swear they hear something beneath the water. Not voices, not words, movement. Rangers say people rarely stay long near the kettle. They don't know why. They just leave, as if the place quietly asks them to. Today, the Devil's Kettle is still open. still swallowing millions of gallons of water, still refusing to return even a single object. No confirmed explanation, no recovered victims, no mapped exit. Just a hole in the earth that behaves unlike any other. Maybe science will explain it someday. Or maybe some places aren't meant to be understood, only avoided. Because when the ground learns how to take things without leaving a trace, the most terrifying question isn't where it goes, it's what happens when it's finished eating.